In a 2-0 Seneca Valley win back on December 9th. Essentially 2 one-goal games as the Raiders in the second contest scored late into an empty net. Brady hollering up the near boards. John Sroka keeping it in for Morin. Over to Sroka. That shot is blocked. Good gap control by Dom Yossi as that puck from the point goes in. Maxwell's early goal. Sroka up the right wing. Sroka makes a move. Sroka centering. Score! Criss-cross applesauce.
Well, Sroka on the rush down the right wing. He just danced and spun Monco into the ice and then made a sweet pass across to Rife, who I think is going to get his second goal, but that's not how it was warded early on. As we get a look here, as the play's made by supporting center iceman and Soroka's on the move, he catches Monco in a crossover, sets him up so well, Rife down to the knee, he blisters it past Herman, and the Raiders are up 2. Now going to be the 4th assist for Sroka. It started from defense, Matt. They covered the Indians who tried to center it, and Sroka was in good position to support the winger battling. And then when you have that kind of speed, Matt, you can get possession and take off. That's a tough spot for the defenseman to handle that coming at them. The game.
Villela across for Carter Hayne. Morin from the circle. His shot. Score!
Well, Matt, that's just a snipe. It starts with winning the faceoff. You're going to swing it D to D, and it's going to get blocked right on the Morin stick, and he's going to snipe her of the playoffs. His 17th on the campaign.
Sroka for Morin. Morin poke check by Monco. Check behind the net.
Here comes a 3-on-2 if they hurry.
Joey Sadowski lost an edge. Sroka to the goal. Sroka for Rife. Rife off a man, and the rebound is smashed in. Pick up that puck. 5-0 Seneca Valley, and mercy does not exist in this dojo, Mr. Lawrence.
We get a look here, an unfortunate break for that left defenseman, and Sroka with the sweep behind the back pass, it gets kicked. But Matt, I talked about it before, speed through the neutral zone, beat the back checkers down the ice, and he was able to pickle stab that one home for the 5th goal for the Seneca Valley Raiders.
5 goals thus far for the Seneca Valley Raiders. The first one and the most recent one scored by Raiders players who scored for the first time all season. Villela with 8 assists, and
the speed of the forwards of the Seneca Valley Raiders has punished the defensemen today for the Peters Township Indians. We saw it on the first goal when the defenseman got undressed. That time, trying to get the speed up, he fell down, exploited that space. They're just attacking in waves with speed.
A pretty decent football school, too. I'll give them that. Across it comes. Burial! There's my little pretty one. My Sroka on the penny power play with 14 minutes till the ice cut. And not the start to the second period that Chris Claxon wanted, I'm sure.
First of the playoffs for Sroka. He's a right shot on the right side, so he did take that cross-ice pass on his on wing, but it was a crisp pass coming up the boards. He spotted him. Herman did not go post to post. And this would be a really good time for a timeout, I think, Matt.
Peters Township, Kevin, proved last week. And Seneca Valley has done it again. And the Raiders are back-to-back PIHL Class 3A Penguins Cup champions. Seneca Valley Raiders 5, Peters Township Indians 4. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again.